Hello there. My name is Marcel Dorian. I'm an actor, director, sometimes writer and producer, and I am here today to answer some of your questions regarding filmmaking based on my experiences. So today I will try to answer two questions. The first one is from Abraham from Sierra Leone, who would like to know how to write a script in order to promote a specific location and help increase tourism. I believe the rules to promoting any location are pretty much the same. Make the location part of the story. It doesn't matter if you're writing a romantic comedy where a European tourist falls in love with a local beauty queen or an action thriller, the rules are the same. Make the location part of the story. Have it act almost as a character. Also, try not to use draw shot descriptions of beautiful beaches. Instead, be specific. Try to capture the texture of specific cafes, restaurants, hotels, bus stops. It doesn't matter. For example, in Introspectum Motel, the motel itself is just as important as any of the characters. So from the moment we started working on the script, we created a backstory for the motel, and it actually helps move the plot. We also try to cement the characters into that specific location, so the motel acts like glue for the whole story, keeping it together. Hopefully, after watching it, people will want to travel there, stay in the hotel rooms, eat at the restaurant by the lake. Yeah, I mean, also, if you're trying to promote like a city or a region, try to write a script that will appeal to the masses so that parents can take their children to the movies and then they can travel there together. But once again, be specific. If you're writing that the characters are on the beach and then they're going for the swim in the ocean, that's not specific. It could be any beach in any ocean. But if you write that the characters are walking next to some beautiful ruins that you have there, or one of them is proposing at a national landmark, that's specific. People will remember that. Our second question today comes from Angel Soto, who would like to know if there's a formula in filmmaking to keep the audience engaged throughout the movie. Once again, a great question. And I think the answer is yes and no. I mean, there's so many elements that go into a movie. It all starts with a good script, of course, but that by itself doesn't really do much. You also need good acting, solid direction, great locations. You need production design and lighting to give it texture. Hopefully pulling the audience out of their chairs and projecting them into the story. That's the goal. You have sound. Man, sound can make or break a movie. It doesn't matter how great your visuals are. If people cannot hear and understand what's going on, they will disconnect. Then there's editing, which is an art form by itself. If you have a good editor, he will help you trim your movie, get rid of the excess and give it pacing, because not everything that works on paper works up on the screen. Score. You will need a composer who writes music specifically for film, so you can hit all the cues that you need hit in order to enrich that scene. You see, there's so many things that go into a movie. But most importantly, try to be authentic and original, because our audience today is really educated in film. You see, they watch hundreds of movies and they want to be surprised. So try to bring an original perspective, on the story you're telling, and take risks. For example, in Introspectum Motel, our climax has never been used in that setting before in movies. So hopefully, people will be excited and shocked by it. My goal as a filmmaker is to have people talk about the movie hours, if not days after they've seen it. Now, going back to the formula, the big studios are trying to perfect, this formula, and even with their $100 million budgets and their army of people working behind the scenes get it wrong from time to time, because film is an art form, and as such it will not appeal to everyone. The same way as there are songs that I don't particularly like, or there are paintings that just don't do it for me. Not everybody will like your movie, unfortunately, and you will have to learn to live with that. Now, I hope that these answers help, and if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to send them to me, email in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button for notification on my next videos. This Q&A was sponsored by Momentum Candles. Guys, check out their Etsy store. They have the perfect gift ideas. Just amazing, I can vouch for that. Thank you for watching. Keep dreaming, keep pushing, you will get there. Hope to see you soon.